Okay, do I look like someone that would go to a strip club? Like, genuinely, do I look like the kind of person that would be at a strip club? If you said yes, you're probably either new here or you just don't know me that much. But hello, my name is Marky, and I'm definitely not the type of person to go to a freaking strip club, but I ended up in one like a week ago. And let me tell you about how that went down. And yeah, just like I feel like you probably have so many questions, so let me answer all of them, okay? So it all started out on a Monday night last week. Destroy Lonely was in town. And I love Destroy Lonely, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I gotta go to a show, I gotta see what the vibes are like, I gotta go turn up, you know what I'm saying? I've seen Destroy Lonely twice already. This is gonna be my third time, so I was like, I gotta pull up, whatever. Um, so I got my tickets, I got like a balcony seat. Um, and then yeah, so I'm sitting down, and this dude sits down next to me. Right, I introduce myself, whatever, and I was live at the time, so I end my live, and then we kind of just start talking, and then he says, "Yo, bro, did you hear about the Destroy Lonely after party?" I said, "What?" I said, "Destroy Lonely after party." Now, here's the thing. I'd be keeping up with my artists, you know what I'm saying? So if there was a Destroy Lonely after party, I would have known. But somehow this information managed to slip right past me, and I did not know about it. So I was like, what the hell? After party? Like, how did you find out about it? And this and that. And he was like, yo, there's this dude that I like just met, and he told me about it, and you should totally RSVP, and we should go. And I was like, for sure, let's do it. So it was at this club in Portland, and that's where I'm from, and I RSVP'd. I signed up. I checked their Instagram to make sure it wasn't no scam. Their Instagram also said Destroy Lonely After Party, this and that, music from this and this and this and this person. And I was like, okay, bet. Let me sign up for that. And you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be an insane side quest. So the show starts. We're on the balcony chilling. I'm not tripping too much about like getting videos or whatever because I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna see him at the club later on tonight, anyways, because he's gonna be the after party, right? And I was like, oh, he's gonna perform at this club, and it's gonna be sick. It was super cheap tickets too. It was like $30 for VIP, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna be VIP at a club with Destroy Lonely performing. Like that's lit. So show starts, show is going, super lit. Second half of the show, I go down to the mosh pits. I mosh a little bit, this and that. I'm not a big fan of mosh pits myself. I used to be a few years back, but I'm getting older. My back be hurting and everything, so I don't be putting myself in situations like that, right? Um, so the show ends. I have the dude's Instagram. We're texting. He's like, yeah, this and that. The after party's in an hour and a half. And I'm like, all right, bet. I had some time to go home and change. So I went home, changed from my sweaty ass clothes to normal clothes. And then I went back, the club opened, and I don't know how many of you guys have ever been to a club or like how much you guys know about clubs and stuff, but when clubs usually open, like off the bat, it's not really much motion going on there. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much like, it's not too much people in there. The music is playing, but it's not like, it's kind of dead. So we walked into that club, and there was not much going on, and my big back was hungry, as always. When am I not freaking hungry? So I was like, yo, let's just go get some food. And the dude was like, yeah, let's go. So we go, and we're walking past the Sri Lonely's tour bus. And we meet some people there, and they're like, oh, yeah, he already came out, and he already said what's up to us, but he might come out again. There's like 5 people at the bus at this point. It's like 2 hours after the show. They're like, yeah, we're just waiting to get our stuff signed. The tour bus is still there, keep in mind, which doesn't usually happen. They usually just leave, like, right after the show. But the Sri Lonely's tour bus is there 2 hours after. 2 hours after the show, the bus is still there. So in my head, it makes sense because, like, oh, after party, Story Lonely gonna show up. This and that. This is where I learned the information that Story Lonely will not actually be showing up. Apparently, someone from his tour bus came out and said the Story Lonely will not be there. And I was like, okay, weird. Okay, weird, but that's fine. Sure. Okay, let it be so. We're still gonna go check out and see what's going on, right? So we spend the next, I want to say 30 minutes to an hour just walking around downtown Portland at night. I'm talking it's 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. It's getting late. Like, it's night now. And for those of you that have never been to Portland, Oregon, or you guys just don't know much about Portland, Oregon, it's a zombie land out there. Yo, nighttime is bad, bro. Nighttime is bad. Like, it's like homeless people walking around everywhere, people on drugs walking around everywhere. people like leaning over off of like and stuff like that. It's like bad, bro. And we wandered around downtown trying to find food. Everything was closed. Like McDonald's and Taco Bell were open, but they were drive-through only, and we were on foot. And I parked in the parking garage, and I wasn't gonna walk all the way to the parking garage, put my ticket in, pay for it, drive out, go get food, and drive back in, and then pay for another ticket. I was not gonna do all that, so we were on foot. So we couldn't unfortunately find any food. So there I am, hungry, and with no information about the Destroy Lonely after party at all, and whether Destroy Lonely is going to be there or not. By the time we walk back past the tour bus, we find out that Destroy Lonely literally walked out like 5 minutes after we all walked away. So I really could have met Destroy Lonely. I really could have met bro. And if I just stayed there for 5 minutes longer instead of being a big back and looking for some food. But he came out and signed everybody's stuff, and everybody was gone from the tour bus at that point. So I was like, okay, sick. So I didn't get to meet Destroy Lonely. Left right after the show, so I didn't get to meet him after the show either because I went to change for the Destroy Lonely after party that was supposedly happening, or is supposedly happening still. And now, as far as I'm aware, there's no after party and no Destroy Lonely. What the freak, bro? So, from there on out, we're just like, all right, screw it. Let's just go check out the club and see what's going on, right? At that point, I mean, we're hungry, whatever. Maybe they got some food there or something. Because last time we checked, they didn't. You walk in there, bro. Bro, tell me why they're like strippers and stuff, bro. It's strippers in there. People throwing money, like slapping it on like their butts, whatever. And and at that point, it's a whole other event going on. Like it's a whole nother company that organized another event there that's happening right now. Like there's a little area for the Destroy Lonely after party, but 80% of the club is celebrating a completely different thing. It's like a whole separate company doing their thing. And it's like, you know how it be in the movies. If you ever seen like a nightclub scene, you know how it is. It'd be like strippers, money getting thrown, whatever. I'm staying there. And I'm like, what the frick am I doing here? Why the hell am I here? So I turned to the people I'm with and I said, I'm going home. I'm done with this, okay? I don't want to do this no more. I'm too hungry for this, okay? Destroy Lonely's not showing up, okay? I'm going to go home and get food and go to sleep. Because my ass, what the frick am I doing in a strip club? It also wasn't even fun. It was mad awkward. Nobody talks about how awkward they are, bro. Nobody talks about how awkward strip clubs are. But they're so freaking awkward, bro. You know how awkward it is to have, like, borderline naked people just dancing around you? So freaking awkward. I don't know. Not for me. So that night I went home, finally got some food, and went to sleep. I checked the stories the next day of the club. Destroy Lonely never showed up. None of his entourage showed up. Nobody from the tour showed up. I texted the club asking for a refund. I will give them that. They did give me a refund, and I got my $30 back. And that's pretty much a story of how I accidentally ended up in a strip club late at night. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you like story times. This is my second channel, by the way. I have a main one. I'm about to post a new vlog soon, so go check it out. It's coming out either today or tomorrow. But this is my second channel, so make sure to subscribe. This is where I do all the story times and everything. And yeah, much love, guys. Have a great day.